This is a good question. Ranking the three greatest Green Bay Packer quarterbacks ever: Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. Now, what is your criteria? This is an interesting dilemma to have because when I think about them, they they had three quarterbacks who quarterback for a long time and were all dominant, all won titles, except Bart Starr won five championships and he won two Super Bowls and he was a back-to-back MVP. And he had great statistical years. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer, even coached the team. So could be heralded the best? But then you got Brett Favre who won a Super Bowl and he had multiple league MVPs. And the same thing with Aaron Rodgers, who was considered the most talented quarterback. So this is a great question. How do you rank the greatest Green Bay Packers quarterbacks? And what is your criteria? Now, you know, it's a tough question because I'll tell you why. If you play to win championships, Bart Starr got as many as Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers combined. If you're about gutsy toughness, no matter what to get the job done, Brett Favre's your man. If you want that incredible, talented, almost like he's out of a movie, that's Aaron Rodgers. So it depends on what's your criteria. A lot of times than not, people have different criteria of what they consider the great. And this is a great debate. I've actually talked to some people who are old Green Bay heads, and there's some Brett Favre. I mean, there's some Brett Favre, there's some Bart Starr, there's some Aaron Rodgers. They got an interesting dilemma to pick because who would be considered the GOAT? Most times they have two great quarterbacks. You make a discussion. You pretty much, maybe two through the history of the team. They got three guys that you could debate, and you could go in an order with them, and you wouldn't necessarily be wrong because it depends on what your criteria is. And Bart Starr was not somebody who just played because the team was stacked. He was the leader. He was that good. So, it makes up for an interesting debate and discussion, because actually Favre and Aaron Rodgers, in some instances, almost cancel each other out. You can make Brett Favre did go to two Super Bowls, and he was a fixture in NFC Championship games, depthness and whatnot. Aaron Rodgers had opportunities, but he didn't really come up big. So, what is your reasoning if you're going to rank them? If you're ranking the greatest Green Bay Packer quarterbacks from Starr, Rodgers, Favre, which order are you going in? What is your argument? This is a very good debate. I didn't even see this one coming until I really got asked, and then we did some totality, and I was like, that makes some sense. And to think of it from a logical perspective, because sometimes people could say, well, the rings matter, this matters. What you're going to say? I mean, how do you answer that? How do you answer that? So I think there is really no wrong. There is no right or wrong answer. All depends on which way you looking at it. If championships is what it's all about, then Bart Starr is your man. If skills, Aaron Rodgers. And if you're gritty, gutty, Brett Favre. Let me know who you think and rank them in order. The greatest Green Bay Packer quarterback ever out of Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. How would you rank them? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like, and hit that membership because when you do, that's the kind of request. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.